So I wanted to put up a video so I could actually verbally explain me coming out instead of texting, because I already texted it, but I'm not really the best to explain things through text. But basically, I just recently came out publicly as transgender, and I wanted people to understand that I didn't just wake up yesterday and was like, oh, I'm doing it, I'm transgender. No, have always had that feeling, have for the longest time planned on coming out. Some of my friends will tell you how long that's been. Um, just some parts in life it was not time. And there's times where I had to question myself and had to think about things, and I've had a very long time to think about it, and I just know I feel more comfortable. So it's time, and I told myself, you have this one life. We all have this one beautiful life, and we should live it the way we want to live it. And I have decided to finally start my transition. I told everyone it was important first, and then I put the status up because I knew when I put that status up, it would feel this moment of completeness that finally all that stress would be lifted off my shoulders. But all that stress was off my shoulders, and now I have this anxiety of certain people not being on board with me, which I expected. There are certain people in my life that I expected to act the way they acted or to say the things they said. Um, and I am a believer that we both have different opinions, and both opinions are valid. Whereas I believe that me being transgendered is correct and right, whereas some people believe that it is not correct. And to me, both people are right in their own mindset. And I do believe we cannot change people's mindsets. So that's my biggest fear with some people. But I feel like when time comes and over time, things will change. So I do have that to look forward to. And I just wanted people to know that it's not something that you can just happen overnight. Some people keep asking me, well, when's it going to happen? I do wear makeup more, and that gives me more of a feminine look. But until I start taking the pills that I will start taking, it won't be a fast thing. It's not an overnight shipment from Prime, as much as I wish that'd be cool. But it's a transition. It's a slow journey. And I have decided to film as much as I can to document things and to share with people who don't really understand what's going on or doesn't have anyone in their life that's done this. I want to be that person I can share it with. I believe that every human being in this world, especially transgender people, male or female transgender people, our stories are a little bit harder because it's not something people are used to. It's something new, and I feel like I'm going to share mine so that way people can say, oh, well, that's what that is. Okay, or that's how this happens. Especially living down in the South, it's not really a common thing. I only know 2 other transgender people locally, and that's from after being 22 years old. I didn't know from like 21 on anybody, and I want to be that person that people can go reference to. So yeah, I do plan on documenting what I can. I feel like it's what I should do. But I also plan on taking a picture of day, which I've started. I think I got 10 days so far. And I'm not really starting anything, it's just my hair growth, which I'm in an awkward hair phase, and I hate it. But I'm not cutting my hair. I'm going to let it grow as long as it can. And that's one of my anxiety keys, is if I were to shave my head, all my anxiety would be gone. But I think that would, when it finally grows out, it'll release that anxiety mentally. So I plan on letting that happen. I plan on a picture a day so that way I can start the progress. I have a doctor's appointment to talk to my doctor about every such thing that I have to do have to meet a psychologist to be cleared. And that's why I want to videotape, because people don't think it. Some people just think you can walk into your doctor's office or a minute clinic at CVS and just have it given to you. There's procedures, there's state regulations that you have to have sometimes, and some doctors recommend or tell you you have to do this in order to do it. So I just want to show people that it's not easy, and I wouldn't just do this just to do it. I'm doing it to make myself feel comfortable, and I'm more than happy to jump through the hoops. And I want to educate people on what transgender means. For some people who don't understand, I will transition my body and take basically hormones and estrogen and put it into my body, and there will be changes each month. Something will change. Face will change, body will change. Biggest change people talk about is you can feel more in yourself first, and that's where you feel more complete. But I do, one of my favorite sayings about transitioning comes from my favorite TV show, and basically what they say is, when a transgender person transitions, the people around them transitions. And so with that, I'm like slowly putting stuff on people so that way it doesn't affect them as a godsmack in the face real quick. But I'm also not holding back for certain people, just because I believe if you tiptoe and you let them do this, then they're going to be used to this. So right now I'm just taking it as I go. Everything will start progressing really fast, and it's a long journey ahead, and I'm excited, and hopefully everything goes my way. So just wanted to post that out there, and let's do it.